So now I want us to look at another document in the introduction folder, and that is the units and periods. This is just taken straight from the College Board website. It's an explanation of how the College Board organizes their units or their periods, some topics that might be included in those time periods and units, and also the percentage of, let's do this, the percentage of the test that will come from that time period, which sort of tells me, as the teacher, as the facilitator, how much time to spend on each topic. And then also you, when you go back to study, maybe where to put your focus and emphasis. So Unit 1 in Period 1 is going to take us from 1491 through 1607. The topics down here, as it says, might include Native American societies, so pre-Columbian, right? So before Columbus. The Columbian exchange, so what types of things are going to go back and forth between the New Worlds and the Old World. Things like systems of labor, cultural interactions. The percent on the exam, as you'll notice, is between 4 and 6% of your score will come from these topics. Unit 2, 1607 to 1754. This is things like slavery, transatlantic trade, colonial society, 6 to 8% of the score. So you'll notice that a lot of times we say look at units 1 and 2 together because they really kind of inform one another. Unit 3, or period 3, is going to be 1754 to 1800. Things like the American Revolution are in here, and the development of an American identity. That's 12 to 17% of your score. Unit 4, or Period 4, 1800 to 1848, the rise of political parties, the Great Awakening, the Second Great Awakening, I should say, 10 to 17% of your score. Unit 5, Period 5, 1844 to 1877. This is Manifest Destiny, the Civil War, Reconstruction, another 10 to 17% of your score. Unit 6, 1865 through 1898, the settlement of the West, reform movements, and debates about the role of government, 10 to 17% of your score. And then Unit 7 is Period 7, 1890 to 1945. This is debates over imperialism, World Wars I and II, 10 to 17% of your score. Unit 8, 1945 to 1980. This is the Cold War and the Red Scare, the Great Society, youth culture of the 60s, 10 to 17%. Unit 9 is 1980 to the present, So everything else, Reagan, the end of the Cold War, and challenges of the 21st century. And it goes back to being a small percentage again, 4 to 6%. Now, a word about these percentages, you could still get an essay question that was focused on one of these areas, right? So don't take any of them for granted, but this just gives you a little bit of a roadmap and another way to look at how we are organizing the course. Underneath this, you will see a Word document, this Word document that I've been going through, so you can look at this further on your own. Thank you very much.